Welcome back live right here at Pittsburgh CW. Bob Pompeani along with Gene Collier at 412-575-2600. Real quickly, the NHL's 3 stars for the first week of the season announced. Alex Ovechkin, #1 star. Who else? 7 goals, back-to-back hat tricks, 3 goals, 4 goals in 2 games. Marc-Andre Fleury, outstanding for 2 wins for the Vegas Golden Knights. And #3 star Wayne Simmons, 4 goals in 3 games for Philadelphia. Gene, Pittsburgh, Washington on Wednesday. Interesting matchup there.
Washington got beat tonight by the Lightning.
They did. But I will say this about Washington. Maybe this is their year in the sense that, they've won the President's Trophy.
That was last year. Last year was their year.
Well, it's been the last 2 years. Maybe because they're under the radar. A lot of people aren't talking about them this year. Maybe that's would help them. I don't know.
Nothing can help that.
You don't think so? You don't think they're capable?
It's over.
Okay. It's over.
79 to play, but it's over.
Yeah. Let's go out to Todd in Hollidaysburg. Hey, Todd, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Hey, I have a pretty, I think, intriguing question, just because there was some controversy several years back. But I was looking at a website. I'm a geek when it comes to this, these stats and all the different records that are kept on these NFL referees.
Oh.
But it's been 9 years since Jeff Triplett has refereed a Steeler game. And I said, not to be a conspiracy theorist, but they rotate these schedules, and it shows like it goes back 15 years, even NFL officials that are retired. He has not, on the road or at home, Heinz Field, refereed a Steeler game in 9 years.
What is your theory behind that then? All right, what does that mean?
I think it's peculiar. I think he was the one, dating back to a Thanksgiving game when Cower was coached, the coin toss.
The coin toss.
I think it was him, but he has never.
That's 19.
He's the only referee in that whole rotation that has never refereed a Steeler game, road or away, or home or away, in 9 years.
Okay, that maybe I have no idea what it means. So thank you for the call. It's interesting, that information. Let's go out to Derek in Pittsburgh. Hey, Derek.
I think it was that interesting.
Hi, Bob.
What's up, Derek?
Question about the Steelers. I went down there to see a game. They cannot control the football. The guys so crushed that I saw it in the thing. They had nothing.
Yeah, you know what? They defensively could not stop the run, and it's very unusual, Derek and Gene, that you could see a team decide to run the ball 12 straight times against the Steeler defense and say, basically, well, this is how we're going to move down the field. And they got a field goal out of it, but still 12 straight runs. Used to be the Steelers would never allow a 100-yard rusher. Now, I saw, was it Ray Fittipaldo in your paper? Somebody came up with numbers. It's ridiculous now. It's becoming a routine occurrence.
Oh, yeah, 200 yards twice already. And really, at the end of that game, I was thinking, well, the defense didn't really play that badly, but they did against the run, that's for sure. I mean, you can't allow that to happen and expect to win.
Not at all. All right, back to the lines we go, and it's Bob in Beachview. Bob, how are you?
Okay, Bob and Gene. I got a question for Gene. Earlier tonight, you said very easily that the coaches seem to go the opposite of what, like for a surprise move all the time. When you point out to them as a reporter that it's not working, what is their defense of their decisions?
I don't really know how to answer that. I don't point things out to them. I just write columns. They don't read them.
Don't be so sure of that.
Well, no, they don't read them.
A lot of people read what you don't think they read.
They don't read them, and frankly, I don't care whether they win or lose, so I'm not trying to correct anything over there. That's their job.
Interesting. Gene with the smackdown. Let's go to Bruce in North Hills. What's up, Bruce? How you doing?
Hey, Bob and Gene. I'm doing good, thanks. How about you guys?
We're fine,
you're doing great. Hey, I got a quick question for both of you. I want to know, I'm sure both of you saw the beginning of the game yesterday, and if you noticed, the Steelers barely even huddled before that first play. And they knew they knew before that game that they were going to throw the bomb to AB like they did. And after the debacle he produced the week prior on the sideline, which he should have been suspended for. It was like they just kissed his behind and just automatically.
It was a 49-yard catch. They should have scored on that drive.
But don't you think that play was called way before the game started? And it was like they were giving in to AB. The way he acted the week before, that was disgusting.
So what would you do? Ignore him the whole game and then?
I wouldn't. I would at least call it a huddle, and I wouldn't have thrown the first play of the game to him for the way he acted
Gene,
the week
what do you
before.
say?
I don't know what to say to that. Well, you're cutting off your nose to spite your face if you're doing that.
Right. I mean, he's one of your biggest weapons. Other guys need to get open and start contributing, basically. We haven't seen a lot of that. You know, Martavis Bryant, not so much. Eli Rogers has been scratched. Tight ends, not really that much of a factor. Bottom line is they got to get other guys contributing. We'll take a break, come back with more right here on Pittsburgh CW.